Ready or not, we're fucking podding, bro. I've noticed there's like a common thread on the past like 3 episodes. Jay's like, we're podding now, motherfuckers. I'm hitting the fucking record. This is going. This is how we're gonna do it.
No wait.
No wait, bro. He's just like throwing feet to the fire. You're kind of like the story, right? And I'm curious how many people this actually happened, right? How did I learn how to swim? Oh yeah, you know, my dad took me down to the river. He just threw me in, sink or swim. Is that how you learned to swim?
No. Actually.
Yeah, okay. So anybody in here learned to swim that way?
You did?
Carlos, don't lie, bro.
No, I did. That's exactly how I learned to swim.
So you're one in a room full of like 6 people.
Right.
Those are low odds, bruh.
Yeah. No.
So where'd they throw you in to swim?
I was actually in Taos, New Mexico, bro.
Oh, it was fucking Will.
Yeah.
Will, why'd you throw this fucker in the water?
Yeah, they just threw me right in, bro. I didn't want to go in. I just floated. I was good, though. I know how to swim now.
Just swim.
Yeah.
Do you really know how to swim, or is it just like survival mode?
Yeah, I'm kind of a floater. That's what I do.
See what I'm saying?
I think that's an art most people don't know. They just panic
Floating
and start
is
floundering.
an
But yeah,
art, Jay.
well,
No, I'm
to
with you. I'm with you.
survive, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, to
I'm with you.
survive, you just take a deep breath, bro, and the air pulls your body up.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like know how to. I mean, it helps
I don't know
if
if
you know
I
how to
would
swim.
classify it an art form.
Maybe not
right?
art form, but
What Michael Phelps does is more of an art form than just fucking floating there like a cerote.
taking bong hits, bro. That's an art form.
It is, dog. Just floating there like a turd isn't really an art form. But if you can survive, you can
If
survive.
you can survive, bro.
See what I'm saying, bro? We start the pod. Everybody's like, did you give Tim Keller all the fucking questions beforehand? Listen, we don't even know what the fuck we're going to talk about, bro.
We're winging it.
There's no whiteboard here. There's nothing. Like, I had no idea, right? We were going to have Carlos D on. And the first thing I was going to say is he was floating down the river like a cerote. I had no idea, dog.
I was just walking around in the neighborhood. He's like, hey, get that guy over
You're
there.
that dude, right? 93 point something. Get the fuck over here, dog.
what
Let's
are you
talk about
doing, dog?
winning, bro. Let's fucking do this.
I'm like, all right, let's go.
Should we intro since we
Let's
started off
intro,
on a
dog.
fucking weird place? Or not? It was a perfect place.
That was
It
perfect,
was a
dog.
Respect the Connect place. You are now tuned in to Respect the Connect. I'm your host, Johnny James, and I'm back again with a few of my nearest and dearest. Jay, I learned how to swim. Didn't answer the question. Travis is in the building.
Yeah.
Len Wertz. It's popping, Len Wertz.
It's popping like over red.
Orville motherfucking Redenbachen.
time.
And as you could see, we are joined by a special guest. Mr. motherfucking Carlos D is in the building.
Yeah.
Episode 129 makes some motherfucking noise, Jay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Look at that. I introed everybody. Didn't fuck up. Gave Jay a cool nickname.
Yeah.
Said the number of the episode. Gave Los his flowers. What's popping, Los?
Yeah, you did call me a floater. That I was just like
did.
floating though. Yeah,
I did.
We got to address that a little bit
little
later
bit.
on.
And then I proceeded to say cerote even.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
What's a cerote?
You don't know, Jay?
That's
It's
a
turd.
Town Los. It's a turd.
That's what I
it's
figured,
It's a piece of caca.
but-
Yeah. It's poo-poo.
That's pretty fucked up.
Do you know?
He said floater. When I think of floater,
Right.
I think of cerote. And I could just picture him just floating down the fucking... Where were you in Taos? Okay, let's go back to this conversation.
man.
Okay, where did they throw you in? Was it the river?
Yeah, it was just a random river next to a bar. I remember my primos used
So they
to.
were drunk?
Yeah, they were drunk, and they're just like, "This fat fuck's jumping in the pool." Like,
Time
I
to
mean,
learn
let's
how to
give me
swim.
in the stream. Yeah, so like a cerote.
Yeah, there you go.
I was floating. You know, this hits a nerve, bro. Because I'll tell you what, when I was growing up as a kid, my sister, big shout out to her, my older sister. You know, she used to call me Caca Carlos.
Caca Carlos?
Yeah, and
That's
so
fucked up,
And now,
bro.
when you said you called me a cerote, like it really hit.
Damn, bro. Hey, my bad, bro.
It felt like family.
It did. I knew this motherfucker.
I like family.
Bro, the shit we called our siblings and the shit we did, I'm telling you, bro, every time, like, you know, we'd be watching something and you'd be watching, let's say Batman, for example, right? I'm the older brother. Well, I'm like the older brother of my brother and my sister, and I have 2 older brothers. So I'm like the middle older brother. So we'd be watching something cool, right? We'd be watching Batman. I'd be like, hey, look, I'm Batman. My brother's like, nope. You see that fucking weird looking motherfucker right there? That's you. That's you. You look just like him, huh? That's you. You look that like Rugrats, right? I'm Tommy, right? I'm Tommy. My brother was Chucky because he's a weird looking motherfucker. We would smoke each other. Chad, would you smoke Jay? What? Let's have a therapy session here, Jason. Okay. What did Chad do and say as a kid that you're still hold on to, like Caca Carlos?
Did he throw you in the river?
That I still hold.
Did he
on
say
to?
something to you that you're like, damn, bro, it just broke you?
Bro, I don't know. I can't really think of anything off.
You're
the top.
lying because
Let
we're
me-
on the microphones.
No. Well, let me.
Chad.
Let me he,
Hold on, Jay. What?
He just had like some weird nicknames like.
Oh, so when I do it, it feels like, oh, see, bro, I don't feel bad now. If I'm adding weird nicknames to Jay's name, it's just love.
I know it's funny. I actually never really realized that. Yeah.
Chad does that?
He did, and then now you took.
I took the reins. So none of them pissed you off.
Nah, I don't think so.
Did you guys ever fight?
I don't think so. We almost fought once because he threw soda on some of my speakers.
Ooh, the producer speakers
See what I'm
got
saying?
soda?
Yeah.
Damn. Them fighting things right there.
Yeah.
But you didn't fight.
Nah, bro, I'm like 6 years younger. He would have whipped my ass at that
Probably.
time. So
But hey, sometimes you gotta fucking crash out, bro. Sometimes you gotta crash out, dog.
yeah, dog.
Like me and my little brother, damn, bro, we used to throw holazos, bro. And it was always over fucking video games.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
There's one time specifically, bro, and I still, my brother probably don't remember it because he had a concussion afterwards, but I feel bad, right? So you guys all remember the Nintendo 64, right?
Yeah, of course.
You remember the controllers.
Yeah.
How big those motherfuckers were. So we were playing NBA Jam, right?
Yep.
And I would always beat the fuck out of my brother. Like just the brakes off him. And this one time, he beat the fuck out of me, bro. He got on this crazy little win streak and smoked my boots. And he's like, oh yeah, you fucking suck. Bro, that shook me. It broke my pride as an older brother so much that I stood up and I fucking chucked that controller at his face hard as fuck, bro.
damn.
You know, he was holding that in for a while,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
Like, he
bro.
was just waiting for that moment to
And
happen. He's like, I
took
can't
earned
wait.
Yeah, he was so
He's
proud
earned
of
it.
himself.
He was so. I should have been proud of him, but I wasn't. The pride in me was destroyed. So I stood up, bro. I can still hear the sound it made bouncing off his face, the screech, and then my mom. Oh my God, bro, he was leaking.
Yeah.
And my mom came in, and I was like, I don't know what happened.
He fell.
He fell. You know how clumsy this motherfucker is.
right?
He threw my controller at him.
He hit himself facing with the controller. I still feel bad about that, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
I do. One of these days, I'll apologize.
Yeah, my brother literally texted me the other day. Shout out to Flip, bro. Like, he's 5 years younger than me, and he's like, he texted me at like midnight, randomly on a Friday night, and he's like, I was just telling Elisha, his lady, that you used to freaking tackle me, throw me down on the floor, and freaking pick your nose, throw your mocos on my face. And I'm like, bro, like, I never did that shit. So I think there's things that we have done, like as big
forget.
brothers, that we have no idea, and it's still living with these younger siblings now. But it makes them tougher people. Like, I give credit to, like, he's a tough dude now.
And it was 'cause of
And
you.
I feel like it was because of me.
And the mocos.
Yeah,
The
and
mocos,
the mocos, bro. Yeah.
Listen, that's real life. My older brothers one time tried to make me put a fucking fork in an outlet. Right?
Oh.
My mom walked in, I was like, and they were both having me do it. I was probably like 4. That shit low key might have fucked me up. But
Might have.
probably, but it made me stronger. It made me know that you're not supposed to do that, right? And it made me know that my brothers want me to be stronger. Either that or don't give a fuck about me.
Now we know
It's
where the
either-
Twitch came from.
It's it's either they want me to be stronger or do not give a fuck about me. One of those two things. I'm gonna go with the want me to be stronger. Yeah. Because they've proved throughout life that they do care.
Bro, growing up, like in our neighborhood, there was I had a couple homies who had older, like same like older brother, like 5-6 years difference, bro. But man, their older brothers will whoop the fuck out of them. Like
Really?
yeah, like even all our friends, we would like try to help our friend and like just start jumping the older brother.
Damn,
but,
so y'all was getting beat up by the older brothers of the
Yeah,
neighborhood?
bro,
This guy, he's locked up now.
He probably is. Fucking Debo.
But yeah,
Yeah,
like,
Debo.
it was like, bro, it was like crazy, bro. Like he would come to school like all like lumped up.
Because his
Oh,
brother
hell
was
no.
fucking him
Bro,
up.
shit was fucked up, bro.
No,
Yeah.
okay. I don't condone that type of shit, right? I protected my brother, bro. Like, I bled for my brother. Like, that's my dog right there. I just crashed out.
Well,
a little
there's
bit.
that like brotherly like.
Yeah, bro.
Like I can beat you up, but nobody else can.
Yeah.
Beat
Exactly,
you
bro.
up. Yeah.
And then, bro, he holds on to this one time, right? Like we were throwing rocks at each other. And to this day, bro, I'm 40. He's fucking 38. And he's still, all the times I made him cry and all the things that I did, right? But he holds on to this one time. He hit me with a fucking rock from way across the fucking yard. And I don't remember crying, but he said I was crying, right? And still to this day, he's all, you remember that one time I made you cry when I hit you with a rock? What about all the times I made you cry?
I'm gonna just bring that up, Johnny.
Remember when
Remember
listen,
when you cried that one time?
That's not cool, bro.
Yeah.
It brings up bad memories like Caca for Carlos, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, dog.
Yeah.
Bro, that sounds like a charity. Caca for Carlos.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, that's a great name. I appreciate it.
Listen,
That's what you call the GoFundMe.
hey, I hope you never need one, dog. But if you
Donate your shit.
I have named it.
That's a great
Appreciate
name.
it.
I
I'll give you
appreciate
credit.
it.
I'll give you credit. I'll give you shit.
I'll give you shit.
So, Carlos, motherfucking D. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
How the fuck you living?
No, I feel good, bro. You know, living large. I feel happy. I'm blessed. You know, I feel like I can't complain. You know, no complaints. I mean, hey, you're living good.
I think you shouldn't complain anyways because we talk about this all the time, bro. The fucking shit you put out there, you solidify that shit. So if you're constantly complaining, then you just constantly bringing negativity your direction, bro. Figure it out. Fix the shit. Don't complain.
Amen. Yeah, I live in gratitude, bro. That's my attitude.
Gratitude has to be the attitude. Dog,
like
you
that.
pulled up, bro.
I like
See,
that.
we got yoga on the other side.
I know,
we in here
man.
talking about gratitude and
Right.
beating up our brothers and shit. It's a whole vibe, dog.
Exactly, it is, man. I thought we were
whole-
gonna pregame with some yoga. Like I forgot the yoga pants.
I'm gonna bring them in here,
I got
and
yoga
this is
pants.
gonna be. You got yoga pants?
Nah,
bro.
you don't.
That's crazy.
Well, I don't know
No,
if they're
you
yoga.
don't.
They're like the shorts that you wear underneath your
You got
pants.
yoga shorts.
Or
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
shorts.
yeah,
You know what I'm
like
talking
the
about.
Nikes,
Compression.
like the compression.
Yeah.
You got
Oh,
compression
that's not
socks.
that's not yoga pants.
But when my girl sees me walking around them, she's
That's
like,
what she
"Really?"
said.
And I'm like, "What?"
I'm doing yoga.
Oh, it's cool when you do it.
Yeah,
but
right. Like, what? What's wrong with this?
You know what? I think I fucked up because I got me some Nike compression pants.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have got white.
Oh.
White,
Yeah.
white wasn't the move, bro. I can't
Right.
walk around the house in them joints.
Right, right. Yeah.
Just, I mean, I probably shouldn't be walking around the house in them joints anyways.
Right, right.
But like, they're pretty much see-through, right? Unless I'm like shaving completely, you know what's
Right,
popping,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you
And
got a
it's
little-
not over Redenbachen.
I got a question for y'all. Have y'all been to the gym lately? So what's up with like the really short shorts that are like a thing now? Have you noticed?
For the dudes or for the
yeah,
chicks?
for the dudes. Like they're like, I don't know. I mean, there's
Okay.
like a point.
I got some questions here. What fucking gym are you going to?
Juice
Dang.
Are you going to the gym or are you going to gyms?
Yeah. Well, no, me and Jim, we don't talk no
Okay,
more.
that's right.
man. Like, fuck that guy. No, I have to go to the gym, bro. Like, they're wearing like these short shorts.
Like basketball in 1985?
No, like Nalga's hanging out the back.
Damn, no, that's crazy.
Nah.
Dude, I mean, they got thick ass legs.
My
Like, show 'em
advice
off,
here
but-
is switch gyms ASAP.
Oh, is that the deal? Is that the problem?
That's not going down in my gym.
Yeah.
I don't go to gyms. I go to the gym.
the gym.
Dudes with nargas hanging out, bro. A la verga, bro. That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I
bro.
just that's why I asked you. You know, like,
No, but I'm just
Yeah.
I'm answering.
right. I appreciate
That
that.
would be me putting in my 30-day notice.
okay.
Gotta end this membership.
I gotta end this. I'm in the wrong gym.
But I'll tell you what, I brought this up to my co-host Leah Black, and we talked about it, and she's like, "I'm about it. Like, if you got good legs, you got short shorts on, like, rock them."
It's
So
probably-
apparently the ladies like it.
I was gonna say it's probably the same thing, like how we're like that towards the females. Like, damn.
Okay, let's ask the real question here, though, right? So we're fucking weirdos if we approach, right? The chick in the short shorts.
Sure.
That does just, she's really smart, right? We notice and we look or we approach. You're fucking weirdo, Jay, right? Do they get the same treatment if they approach homie in the fucking little shorts?
Never.
Never? You don't think so? They're not weirdos?
No, I mean a dude. I mean they're thirsty, bro. Most dudes are pretty kind of if they're single, they're thirsty. They're excited that somebody approached them. Right?
That's true. I'm gonna have to go out on a limb here and say the reason though is because women get offered dick on a daily basis.
yeah, they can have it every day.
right? Like it's like a frisbee, just dropping out everywhere.
Right.
Dude opens up a door, probably offering you some dick, right?
Yeah,
right?
or hoping that you
Yeah,
acknowledge. his dick, yeah.
like open the door. That's like Would you like some dick after the door's open?
You see how good? You see how good I open?
See how
that
good I
door?
open this door, right?
Use your imagination, girl.
I can protect you.
I put extra Chick-fil-A sauce in your order. Would you like some dick? That's what that means. That's what that means.
It does. Yeah, you ain't lying.
Dudes, on the other hand, don't get offered pussy as frequently.
Imagine
In
if
different
they
ways.
did, though.
That'd be crazy. Be wild. Maybe that's why the short shorts are becoming a thing. It's like, you know what? It's time for them to just offer this to us.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm going to do?
So the guys are advertising like the ladies do?
Advertisement.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up to the gym in my white Nike compressions.
Boom.
Yeah.
And that's it. No underwear. Just, I'm
no
not
running
gonna,
shorts over
I'm not
it,
gonna,
nothing?
No. Just compressions. No underwear. Just dick hanging out, bruh. We just going to go. You think they'll kick me out of the gym?
I think I'll be off this pod. I know that.
What if it works, though? What if I pull a bunch of numbers?
You can have them.
I could have them. I probably don't want
I
those
don't think
numbers.
those
But what if they're
quality
just throwing it
numbers.
your way, though?
Nah, bro.
You probably don't want those numbers.
Nah,
Just
not
like
at
the
all.
ladies don't want the number of the dude offering dick for opening the door. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
How do you offer to a lady, Jay?
don't.
You don't? You don't offer dick ever?
No.
Then how you getting pussy? You never offering dick.
It just happens, dog.
It just happens.
It just
Yeah.
happens.
All right.
I just wake up and I'm like,
There it is.
Oopsie.
Whoa, this is I didn't even offer. What's your move though? Like if you see a female and you're like, look, let's keep it PG because Carlos is on the radio, dog. He's not on the radio now, but let's try and keep this 93.3 type of conversation. Okay, let's see. Where would I start here? Okay, I should be a different person. That's the only way it's gonna work. Okay, if you wanted to date an attractive, lovely female, Jason, how would you approach it? What's your go-to move?
I don't know. Like my thing is I don't like maybe I'll offer a drink or something, but I don't.
So you get her drunk.
offer a drink.
Right, you're
yeah.
walking into it.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, right.
You're not going to win this one.
You're on the treadmill. You're like, hey, you want a shot?
No, but the protein. It's
squirt of
protein.
it?
It's all
Right, it's a
protein.
protein shot.
You want a shot? Look at my legs. I'm wearing these short shorts.
But no, man. Like I don't hit. I like I'll offer, but I don't like. Let me get your number or let me get your social. Like I don't do that.
So you play cool.
I just like it's not something that I need or like talking to like multiple women or talking to women like you almost like put yourself in a position where you owe them a relationship at some point.
Oh, speak on it there, Jason.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well, they
I don't
think you owe them.
I don't
Drop
approach
bombs.
it. I don't approach it like that to where it's like, well, look, I'm gonna try to get laid with this chick, but it's like, no, like I'll conversate, I'll like pay attention, and then
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
I was with him one time. They come looking for him.
They look for Jay.
They find him.
Jay out here swanging and banging or what? The word in the streets.
Nah, he's just handsome fella, man, I guess. They
Hey.
like it,
He's
man.
a charmer.
Yeah. But I was with him one time, and it was a black chick too, and it was me and him and this black chick. We didn't know her, but she happened to be around in the section we were in, and we were just chilling, whatever. And I can't remember. I think I ended up buying a round for everybody or something like that, including her. And then by the end of the time that we were hanging out, she's only talking to him, and I'm like, damn, but give me the drink.
I bought you a drink.
I'm like, what are we doing?
He took my drink too.
So Jay's move don't work for Leonard. Jay's on the cool. I'm gonna get a little drunk.
Yeah.
Hey, dog,
I'm just kidding, bro. Jay,
bro.
listen, I'm saying right now in the camera, Jay is not Bill Cosby and anything, right? Jay meant a drink like some water. You look parched. Would you like some H2O?
You want some kombucha?
Right.
You want some kombucha?
Yeah.
You know what
Hey,
I'm
I
saying?
film a podcast right next to a yoga studio, so you can pull up anytime, baby
Yeah.
girl. Use that next time, Jay.
There you go.
Use it. So Leonard, then, what's
Yeah.
your move? Obviously, buying drinks for the bitches don't work.
Nah, I don't.
You don't got to move.
Nah, you know what? I'm
So
more
both
from
y'all
the-
just whatever.
No. I'm from the school of thought from the weekend where you said you earn dick.
Okay.
Explain that.
So how do they earn Leonard's penis?
Oh, it's arduous. It's like climbing a mountain. It takes work.
Bro, we're only 19 minutes in.
Hey, and I just said, how do they earn Leonard's penis?
Yeah.
I never thought I'd utter those words, but listen,
How do they?
dog.
But it's not as simple.
Let me
as,
see your taxes.
Nah, it's not as simple
What's
as
your credit score?
What's your credit score?
It's not as simple as just being pretty or like around. You know what I'm saying? Like someone has to be a plus. They got to be a positive. And if they take too much off the table, just even in a conversation, it's like nice
See
to
ya.
meet you. Nice to meet you.
It's
but
interesting.
It's not going to go any further than that.
You say that because I've said this, multiple times, and I feel like a lot of us were like that. Like it used to be a numbers game, right? We're from the era of like how many notches are on your bed.
Yeah.
The homies would be like, "Damn, this full player, pimp, pimp." The more you the slaying, the fucking slayer. They used to call me Johnny Gremlin, the pussy slayer.
Oh shit! What?
I've never heard
remember them
that.
calling
I've
you
never heard
Gremlin.
that. Yeah, I've heard Gremlin.
Listen.
Never heard the rest.
You guys
of it.
weren't
Who came up with the name? Was it
You guys weren't around.
You guys
man.
weren't
Making up these
You didn't know me
nicknames
then.
back in the day,
You didn't
dog.
know me then, dog. Like, this was pre y'all, right? This was pre y'all. I had to hang that up. You know what I'm saying? I had to drop the mic on that moment because it was dangerous, right? Because getting those numbers up like that really doesn't mean shit. You come to find it as you start piling them numbers up, right? You're like, what the fuck am I doing this for? Like, what am I gaining from this interaction? Because 9 times out of 10, when I was just trying to get them numbers up, that was the worst shit ever.
Yeah.
I didn't really fuck with her. There was no conversation. And it was probably mutual, right?
Right.
So all the times that have been worthy or like for recommendation, right? I'm going to leave a good Yelp review. Were more than just trying to get them numbers up. So I see what you're saying. In other words, as you get older, you need like, this is going to sound super crazy, but more of a like emotional, mental connection with a
Right.
person.
Yeah.
When you're younger, you don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, at least that's where I've ended up. Some people ain't ended up there,
Yeah.
but I think I'm there.
I think if I met someone who was beautiful but could also give me a good game of chess, that would be more interesting just to start with. It's like, oh, you're a thinker, you're a planner, you do something other than just be cute and have an opinion. That
Where
everyone
would you
else has.
find that woman?
I don't know, man.
Barnes and Noble.
Maybe.
Church.
The library, church. Yeah, a lot of good girls in church.
Yeah.
A lot of bad girls in church.
Oh yeah. I grew up in the church. I know.
Yeah.
Right.
So because I agree, you got to have something going on mentally, bro. Like some kind of stimulation as far as emotionally and like a conversation.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing worse than trying to connect with somebody and they just don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Or can't have like a conversation with you because they don't really know. They just want to talk about their Instagram feed.
Eesh.
Yikes, dude.
What do people talk about nowadays anyway, man? Like I haven't been in that social circle where people are just
Hey, we got a
casually dating
podcast.
now.
What the fuck should we talk about, dog?
I don't know.
Let's talk about what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So let's see what's newsworthy that the people are talking about on the feed.
What's going on in the
Spotify getting sued.
Spotify.
That goes right into producer, motherfucking radio personality.
Yep.
So let's start peeling back that right there because there's a lot of stuff in this conversation. So everybody thinks that it's just Champagne Papi, Mr. Drizzy, Drake, Aubrey Graham getting sued, and it's not. No. The suit is going after Spotify using bots to inflate all these major artists' numbers. Right? Correct?
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That's about what it's about.
That's correct.
So I started thinking about it, and the reason it's so weird and it's so fresh, and I think everybody's pointing at Drake, is because Drake just got out of litigation for the stuff with Kendrick, right?
right?
When you look at it as like a massive business, which Spotify is, okay? Spotify killed the fucking radio star and the video star and just killed the fucking music. Yeah. Streaming changed music forever. Fucking Napster. Maybe we should thank Metallica. We were all mad at Metallica, huh?
Right.
These old fucks. Let me get my free music. I think we owe Lars a fucking apology here.
He was right.
He might have been right. He might have been onto something, right? So Spotify is inflating the numbers on these bigger artists, which makes it harder for the smaller artists to get recognized or sponsorship or any of these brand recognition, right? So the reason I think they attack Drake is because Drake is believable. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, for sure he has 10 billion streams. I believe that. It's Drake. But then they broke down the hours listened to, right? And they were saying that some people were listening to Drake 23 hours a day.
Just
that sounds like a bot farm,
Drake.
right?
Damn. I got a homie that listens to Lil Wayne
23 hours a day?
Bro.
Still.
But he's the exception, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's not the rule. So I look at it like this. Is Spotify doing it? Hell yeah. If you think that they're not, you're being fucking ignorant, bro. Because, okay, say you're Spotify, okay? I'm using you as an example because you're across from me, Jason. Jason, Spotify, Travis, okay? You want to get a sponsorship from Verizon, okay? Look, Verizon, we have people listening to Drake for 23 hours a day. We have people, look, Drake has 1 billion streams in the past 3 days. Does he have 1 billion? Probably has a lot, but he probably doesn't have 1 billion. If I was the owner and there was a way we could press a button to make Drake look like he had 10 billion streams when really he only had 2, but the advertisers are like, we gotta go with Spotify. Everybody's listening to Spotify.
Yeah.
That's how they're making their fucking money. And I understand these smaller artists having a problem with that because then they're looked at like, okay, cool. Like I had 1 million streams, but they were all real. So what? Homie had 1 million streams in the first 2 days. Why should I listen to you? It took you a year to get 1 million. No one's going to give, hey, Verizon ain't looking at homeboy, right?
Right.
You ain't getting that Taco Bell sponsorship because Spotify owns that. It's harder for that to like cross, right? It's harder for you to go and approach a company and be like, look, I struggled my ass off and I barely got 500,000 streams. They're not going to give you no money.
Right.
Where are they going to get their money back? What is the ROI in investing in an artist that only had 500,000 when they can invest in an artist that has 30 million? Maybe they're real, maybe they're not.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, a little. There's a few layers to peel back here. I mean, I do know for 100%, like labels are investing more and more into these artists where they're paying, Spotify to promote and move these things way up the algorithm. I know that for a fact that's happening, right?
It's like payola.
Right. Yeah, but it's legal payola.
Yep.
Because I mean, Spotify isn't regulated by the FCC. So like, it's like XM. Like you can get your song on the radio on XM because it's not regulated by the FCC or these different streaming services. But the labels are just doubling down on, pushing these streams up the algorithm. And, obviously they want to make more money. They know somebody like a Drake and I'm just giving examples. I don't know if this happens, but they know when they approach a radio station, for example, and they're just like, hey, this is streaming like crazy in Albuquerque. Like, we really need to get this on the radio.
Yep.
Well, they won't tell me how much money they're putting behind it. You know what I'm saying?
They're just showing you how high.
Right.
How
It's
many
like
streams are on it.
55%, and I'm like, well, I want to see the numbers. Like, I want to see, like, how much you guys are investing into these streams and moving it into people's, algorithm, So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to peel back there. And for newer artists, it's even tougher for them because now Spotify is doing a thing where like if you say I don't know the exact number, but if you don't hit a certain amount of spins, they won't pay you. Like,
Oh, shit.
you know what I'm saying? So
You mean the
like,
fraction of a penny?
Like they're making their money,
Yep.
They're getting what they want out of you, but like they're really cutting off these new artists. So, they're just doubling down on the people that are already making the money.
I stopped supporting artists.
Fuck
all y'all.
Fuck all the artists.
I stopped supporting Spotify, dog. Like I used to, pay for it, subscribe to them, and I'm done, bro. Like I don't even upload any of the music I produce. I don't even put it on there anymore, just because like I just don't support anything they do because they don't support anything I do.
Right.
Well, the thing is I mean, we're talking about just Spotify alone, right? But let's talk about streaming in general, right? Streaming, it broke it, dog. It's broken. Like, seriously. It's not the same. Music don't feel the same. It's not as exciting. There's not this mystique. Like, everything that we grew up, and we're going to sound like the old guys, but whatever, fuck it, I'm 40. Everything that we grew up with in music, as far as like how an album would roll out, what the artists look like, how they would promote it, the excitement. Like, I remember standing in line outside of Sam Goody at like 8:30 before they opened up at the mall when Sam Goody was in Coronado. Shout out to all my motherfucking elder millennials.
Oh, shoot.
Right? I was standing in line. I was like third in line to get the Eminem show, bro. It was like a fucking, when they used to drop the music, what was it, like Tuesday? Or was it Thursday?
It was Tuesday.
Tuesday, right?
Yep.
It was a random Tuesday. Standing in line with a bunch of other fucking crazy fucks for the Eminem show. When's the last time you remember getting that excited for a music release?
Yeah, there was art to it. There was
When
art.
DMX dropped The Great Depression, that was like I spent my own money on that one. Dog.
You're talking way back.
Way back, yeah, 2001.
There was an art to it.
And I'll tell you, the whole art, it was a complete art because when he dropped an album, I mean, when it came down to the cover, like you would read the inside of the cover, the songs it would be almost like a movie, like, hey, we're starting here at the beginning of the movie. We're going to get to this climax. Mm-hmm. This is the fucking banger. This is the R&B joint. And then this is where you're going to rap, and you wrap it up. But now artists are making money because it's designed that way. That's how they make money. They're not making albums anymore. They're making singles to stream. And, you know, and if you guys notice, the songs are getting shorter and shorter. Oh, yeah. And the reason for that is because a certain percentage of the song counts as a stream. Uh-huh. So if my song is a minute and a half and you listen to 30 seconds of it, you do the math, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, the shit, they're listening to 70%.
Well,
of the song.
it's replay value too,
for sure.
It's
so
so short.
They're working the system not for the art. It's sad. But to get those streams up. That's why songs are a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Do me a favor, put your mic down just a little bit closer to your, like, turn it to you just a little bit. Like, actually bring it there. Perfect. Right.
All right.
So I agree with you. And not only that, especially I see it because, you know, they fucking want me to be an influencer, but I'm a fucking creator. Stop putting that word on me. Right?
Influencer.
I knew it. It's fucking Len Words is user 56783 that pops out. You're a fucking influencer, and then disappears. I've had to block this guy like 100 times.
It'll never work.
So you're seeing it, and I notice it, right? So like when I make a piece of content, right, I don't want it to be too long-winded for multiple reasons, right? You're getting promoted, and they're pushing it in the algorithm the amount of times that it's replayed, right? So if you have a video that's a minute, how much replay value are they going to watch it again, or are they going to watch it that first minute and then move on? But if you have a video that's 15 to 30 seconds and you hook them in and you reel it back, they'll watch it like 3 times, right? So then the algorithm's like, oh, we got to bump this, we got to post this. Mm-hmm. So same thing being said, and I'm giving y'all some sauce if you're listening here. Story reposts are 15 seconds, okay? If you have a minute-long video, everybody's watching it in the story. They're barely clicking on the video to go watch the full thing. So why are you wasting them other 30 seconds that aren't going to be seen? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Same thing with music. And they're making the music to be popular on TikTok and all these streaming services. So let's have these clippable moments in this song, right? These danceable moments in this song. That way it can go viral on TikTok. It goes viral on TikTok. It's only a 2-minute song. The radios are playing it. And all of a sudden, boom, new artist. One song, and they're gone forever. Their 2-minute song had a weeks-long fucking TikTok fame, and it was on everybody's stories, and then they're gone. Mm-hmm. There's no... I feel like streaming slowly ripped the soul out of music. It ripped the connection between the artist, the music, and the fans. Because like Carlos was saying, bro, you'd open up the album, bro. You'd read the lyrics if they had the lyrics. You'd look at the pictures. Who produced it? Oh, this is, like, again, I'm going back to Eminem again on the Marshall Mathers LP. Bro, you open that up, bro. He's in the studio, like, by the boards with Dre. Like, he's sitting in front of his house, right? It has all these pieces to the puzzle with these artists now that are new artists specifically. you're never learning that part about them. You're just hearing their catchy little tune. Pop, pop, pop. I'm going to repost it on my story. Let me make a TikTok real quick. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's microwavable music.
Yep.
I don't, and I mean, like, there's ways, like, everybody, like you said, is dropping singles. Like, that's the way to do it. But in my thought, it's like, I still want to go back in the day where it's like, I'll listen to a whole album, you know, in one sitting. I'll try to listen to it, you know what I mean? So it's like, some of the artists I produce, it's like, all right, well, look, we make each song, right? And then it's like, all right, this fits towards the project. This doesn't. One or two of those or a couple of those are a single. We'll put those to the side, release those, or we'll release one that is attached to that album. You know what I'm saying? And then that's a single. But now with streaming, you could keep all the numbers, and you just add that song to your album. You input the USPC number.
Yeah.
Is that what it is, USPC? But anyway, and then you keep all those streams, you keep all those numbers, all that data and momentum. But that's how I'm doing it. Like I can't get behind, like, if I go to an artist, all they have is singles. I don't want to just hear random ass shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not building a relationship with the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
It's just the TikTok moment song that happened, but you don't feel like you're sitting in your room or sitting, in your front yard listening to a whole Eminem album and just like, damn, man, I'm in my feels. Like, I see where he was at when he wrote this album.
Yeah.
You connect. Like we started the pod with Jay singing Michael Jackson. Jay. Let's go back to Thriller.
That was you.
That was me
you.
on
That no way that was Johnny.
That was Jay.
You
are not alone.
Yeah.
Yep. Free Willy, dog. Free Willy.
It's not the Free Willy song.
Listen. Who cares?
Let us
album
enjoy
were you
it.
listening
dog.
Okay. So we'll go back. Like, Michael Jackson is a good example of that, right? Thriller.
Bro.
That was a moment in music that will never, ever, 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 ever be, like, duplicated.
No.
How could you ever do that again? Like, I was seeing this thing the other day where he was talking about what inspired him to make the videos how he did on Thriller, right? Was because he was watching MTV and everybody's videos were fucking garbage. He's like, this is ridiculous. I don't want to do this dumb shit. So they made the videos this huge fucking. I remember watching the Thriller, I remember watching the Thriller video specifically, thinking that it was a fucking movie.
Yeah.
As a kid, to me, that was a scary movie. That's all of that is gone, right? The everything has been replaced by ease of use. Okay, right? So you don't even need to pay a camera guy anymore. You could shoot your video on your phone, right? You could honestly, let's keep it funky here. If you really wanted to, you could record an entire project on your phone, upload that shit, and shoot a video all in 24 hours if you wanted to.
Easy.
And I think
24 hours.
What you just said is why music is suffering
It's
right
a
now.
mix of all of it. It's a mix of wanting to play the game, right? Let's get these numbers up. Let's get it elevated. You know what I'm saying? We can do it all on our own. And we said this before. Like, back then, there was people call it gatekeeping, right? There probably was a subtle amount of gatekeeping, but there was levels that you had to get through to actually get in the studio and record a song.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It cost money. You had to know, like, there was all these steps that you had to take that most people that want to be lazy would never take. But if you're lazy and you want to be famous, you can do it with your phone.
Suno, bro.
I don't got to pay this. Exactly. I don't got to pay for studio time. I don't need none of that shit. Now I could even get motherfucking Chat GPT to write the fucking song for me.
Yep.
I don't even have to have my own bars.
And I could understand that as not being a creative or as not being an artist, but like so Johnny, would you use ChatGPT to write?
No. There's no fucking way, because it would rip. Okay, my music. I've been said this for years, right? Like, my kids, my girl, they would always tell me there's a facet of your personality that nobody gets to see, right? Because they know me for my music. And that's how I started this whole journey. My music was about my life. It's about my life. It's about things that I'm going through, my journey, right? And it wasn't always motherfucking roses and rainbows. It still isn't. I'm not Weird Al Yankovic. I'm not making funny fucking music, right? I'm making music because for me, it's therapeutic. I'm talking about things in my life that give me a clear perspective of where I've been, where I'm going, and what I want, right? And I feel when you integrate that with a robot or a ghostwriter, for example, right? It just rips out what I'm doing personally, right? Like I understand having like a bunch of people in the studio writing a fucking hit. Like I understand all of that. I totally fucking get it, right? Write the hook. Oh, this dude's dope at hooks. Hell yeah, boom, I'm gonna sing that shit. I have a couple bars for this. Like I get it. I 100%. Drake, like all these dudes, huge songs. Sometimes working with a whole bunch of people on a project makes a better project.
For sure.
It just is what it is, right? As a rapper, though, you know how it is. You got to write all your own bars, right? We grew up with that shit. But there comes a point when you got to look at it from like a realistic perspective. And working with other people versus having Chat GPT write my shit is completely different.
No, I agree 100% too. And I want to hear the run-on sentences. I want to hear all the things. I want to hear what makes Johnny James human. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, and I think that's where you build the relationship, and that's what music is all about, right? I mean, we're talking about AI and ChatGPT and now Suno.
Yep.
You know, like you hear these songs like. They sound great. Like they sound great.
Hey, 50 Cent in the 50s sounds fucking amazing, bro.
Right? I know, right? It sounds good.
I want to buy the album.
But you'll never build that relationship
Right.
with that song. Like
No.
And that's what music's about, right?
Because
it's about emotions and
100%. And I think people are like, oh my God, AI, oh my God, freaking out, right? With some things, rightfully so. But I feel like the artists that are scared about AI taking over music, just all you got to think about is this, right? You said it perfect, Los. Is he going to pull up to perform at Madison Square Garden? You're going to pull up to see your AI 50 Cent song? No. Where it's going to change and what people are going to want and look for now is that human connection.
The live experience.
That live experience that cannot be motherfucking duplicated by fucking Terminator.
Can't be digitized.
Can't be digitized. Look, they tried to do it with Pac and it never happened again. No one wanted that Pac hologram.
True. It's true. Even like, people buy those robots and shit that they fuck with. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can make the perfect robot look like the perfect woman, do all the things, say all the right things, but you ain't gonna fall in love with her unless you're weird.
Nah, we need connection, dog.
Right.
That's
It's connection.
Human beings.
That's what matters. Yeah.
Human beings were like, and even other animals on this fucking planet.
Right.
We thrive off connection, right? What you said on the last pod when we were talking about neurons. First they fire together, then they wire together.
Yep.
We're all about connection, dog. And that type of stuff is removing it. But I don't think it's as scary as some people are making it out to be. Like if you watch Joe Rogan's podcast, they're freaking about AI is the topic of conversation. Everybody's like, oh my God. And again, some things I get it. There are going to be some jobs that are sayonara,
Yeah,
bro.
a lot of jobs. And I'll tell you where it's changing things, where it's really going to make an impact is if you look at, there's composers and there's artists behind things like commercials, video games, making music beds for radio that we talk over. Like AI is going to take that over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, or the people behind it. And I really think that's where the industry for AI is going to grow, taking it away from a lot of people that are talented and stuff, where people are okay with AI making a video game song. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Or even like making videos.
Yeah.
Like people are just constantly scrolling. A lot of people can't even tell the difference,
Yeah.
right? So those things are up for grabs. But again, at the end of the day, it's going to be up to the artist, right? And the person individually, right? If you're not going to grow with it, right? Or you're not going to learn how, okay, this is what they want from me, right? There's always going to be a demographic that go and buy records. Records will be around forever.
I saw them in the store the other day.
They're never
still
going to
there.
go away.
Yeah.
Because there's something tangible,
Yeah.
bro. you can feel it. You can connect with it more. People are gonna pull up to comedy shows. People are gonna pull up to concerts because they're connecting with the artist. Yeah. Now, again, like Los was saying, some people are gonna get chopped for sure because it's easier and faster to have the AI do it than having to pay this composer in Italy whatever he needs to do this 30-second segment when I could just doop, 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 boom.
Yeah, I mean, AI right now is like a $5 billion industry.
Yeah.
It's going to be a $60 billion industry in 10 years within music alone.
It's crazy.
Which is insane. But I knew we were going to take this, I'm bringing up Taylor Swift because that's what I do, bro. You know, I'm on 93.3.
You're a Swiftie?
Dude, this... I mean, people beg her all they want, but she does it the old school way where she's building these albums and there's a story behind it. Yeah. She's, you know, my girls, I got twin girls, they love Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie, bro. Like, and because I admire like how she puts these projects together as an artist.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can respect that.
I feel you. 100%, bro.
And a lot of I don't listen to a whole lot of her shit, but a lot of her stuff is like heartbreak, like breaking up with a boyfriend, like that type of shit. Again, going back to like that's what people will connect to.
Teardrops on My Guitar is a banger.
That's
Argue
a
in the
banger.
comments. Don't shake your head, Len. Words.
I've never heard it.
Teardrops. I'm gonna send it to you. It's coming. It's going to the group chat as soon as we leave here. I'm gonna send you the video. And this was her. This was her young. This was the beginning of her career. You know what I like, again, bro, damn, I didn't realize we were going to big up the Swifties, but shout out Taylor Swift and all the ones that rock with Taylor Swift.
Right.
I'm not a Chiefs fan, so fuck the Chiefs, but whatever. Whatever. We won't have that conversation.
She ain't a Chiefs fan either.
She probably not.
Right.
When I knew she was on a different type of time, when she went in and re-recorded that project, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, she's really.
It was genius,
to,
actually.
She's trying to tell the label to go fuck themselves.
It was freaking genius.
Yep.
And not only that, every radio station switched every single song, every platform, Spotify, Deezer, no matter what it was. They were like, you know, we believe in Taylor Swift and we're going to switch every song. So all those original songs were off the air, off every platform, like that.
That's smart.
I'm not familiar with that. So
the labels owned the masters, right? When she was younger. So she went in and re-recorded the entire album, bro.
And like released it under a different label or
and what really instigated was Scooter Braun. He bought her masters. Yeah. He's like, I'm buying all the masters. And she was upset because she wasn't in those conversations because she wanted her masters.
Of course.
So what happened was like, okay, Kelly Clarkson actually gave her this advice to do this.
I didn't know that.
Why don't you redo them all, and now they're yours, and they can do whatever they want with those old masters. Because people believe in who you are and what you do. They switched them out. So now Scooter Braun ain't getting paid for none of that stuff because none of it's playing anywhere.
I mean, at the end of the day, whether you like her music or whatever.
Those tracks copywritten? How did she...
She wrote them.
She wrote them. They're hers. They just own the masters of the original recordings. So they own the original recordings of them. So she said, okay, I own the copyright. I wrote these. These are my songs. Yeah. Now let me step in here and re-record some new original recordings that are mine.
Right. Because the publishing splits between the writing and the recording.
So now she owns them again. Now she owns them. She bought them. She owns them now. So now she owns both versions.
She owns it all. At the end of the day, how can you not respect that type of vibe, right? We go back to Michael Jackson again. We were talking about with him. You are not alone. Listen.
Mike should have re-recorded his shit.
Bro, him and Prince, they were fighting with how long of a fight did Mike and Prince have with the labels? It was
to the death, bro.
They were doing it at the beginning.
Literally.
Well, I think this teaches artists a lesson, though. I mean, one, know what you're worth.
Yep.
Two, go into the conversation. It's like buying a new car. You don't talk about the payment on the car. You want to know the interest rate. You want to know everything, what you're getting paid. So it changes the whole conversation that artists should be having with the record label. You're not trying to get signed. You don't need to get signed anymore. Look at Macklemore. You do your own thing, man. Make your own money.
Thing. And it's like, that's why I was so shocked when the record label released a lot of Drake's contract. That's why I was like, damn, bro, like, we've seen this play out all these years. All these artists have been saying, like, don't sign this 360 deal. You don't need it. And the fact that he still signed it is bonkers to me. It's the writing was already there. Everybody's been talking about it for the past fucking 30 years. How many songs does Jay-Z have about it? You don't need that anymore. So if, with all this information out there, if you still put yourself in that position, you have no one to blame but yourself. You're young, you're ignorant, I understand this stuff, but the information's there, you're just not looking for it. You're so excited to sign on the dotted line, right? Sign away your soul, metaphorically, that you don't see the writing on the wall. And now Drake's fighting with the label, and they own everything, bro. Birdman and Wayne and them sold the entire catalog, and they own it all, bro. You're stuck. You're there now. And like I said before, has he already recorded his best music? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Drake has other bangers. He has other classics that he can work on. But is it going to get the same treatment? Because he's fighting with the labels. They know that they own the ones that already work. Why should we pump the new ones that we don't care if they work? Because we're already making our money.
So did he re-sign with them?
About 5 years ago he did.
And so how much longer does he have on
I have no clue. I think he has like one more record or something like that. But his entire career was spent on that platform.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's comfortable. Well, it's comfortable, right? I'm the big dog on the block. I got a front line. Like, it's like the Cowboys in the 90s. Shout out.
The who?
Exactly. The who?
Just kidding. No, I know. I'm a Niners fan, bro, so I know it was a big deal back then.
It's the Cowboys in the 90s, right?
They were.
Your front line killer. You got 88 running a motherfucking slant.
Right.
Get it to fucking 22. And then we brought Deion Sanders over from y'all, right? It was like unstoppable until it gets stopped.
Right.
Then once it's stopped, the shit's over with, dude. And that's kind of the position that he's in right now. And he's one of the biggest artists. So if that can happen to one of the biggest artists, what happens to fucking old boy that's 16 that's coming up, right? And that's my point. You gotta do your due diligence, bro. Do you need, Leonard says this all the time, not all money is good money.
That's good.
It's not.
Yeah, that's.
But if you're stuck and you need it, it's hard to see that you're gonna pass up on it, right? So I'm just gonna sign this real quick. There's no way. They ain't gonna keep them forever. And look, they'll sell them they'll keep that shit forever.
Yeah, it's an asset.
It's an asset. And this has been going on forever. The payola conversation, right? It's not new. The bots, the inflating the numbers, it's the same thing that happened with payola at the radio. Okay, yeah, I know this dude's music kind of sucks, dude, but I got enough money to back it.
Right.
So the radio stations need money. They need advertising dollars. They need to keep the lights on. How are we going to do it? Well, hey, buddy has $1 million right now to get Homeboy spun. Let's crank this shit. All of a sudden, he got a #1 hit.
Yeah.
No talent sucked, but he got a #1 hit.
Well, it's crazy. I mean, because I was on the radio back in the day when payola like existed. So I think my takeaway from it was that, you know, kind of just being behind the scenes and, you know, being in radio like all my life really was like that money could get you on the radio, but it couldn't get you a hit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there was a point like if I mean, at the end of the day, radio stations have to make money, right? And this is even including back in the day. So nobody's going to play a shit song 100 times a week. You know what I'm saying? So you might be paying to get that song on the radio. And I'm talking way back in the day, right? That doesn't happen anymore. But it's not going to get you a hit, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Honestly, we had the same conversation. Like, no matter what, the numbers, like, okay, bro, this is a Drake and Kendrick podcast, I swear.
And Taylor, a little.
So,
yeah.
so
Tears on my guitar.
the same thing with the people complaining about them saying they inflated Not Like Us numbers for Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
Was there fake numbers? I mean, we've been
Probably.
saying it. There's fake numbers across the board.
Yeah.
But a hit is a fucking hit. Fake numbers, payola, all that stuff is not gonna get you a hit.
That was
It's
a
not
hit.
gonna convince the masses. Damn, they not like us. It was a fucking hit.
Right.
End of the story, right? Euphoria, the Better Dish record, it wasn't a hit. All the other records, they were good. it was a fucking massive hit because it was a hit record. Not because there's a bunch of fucking bot stations out in China that are fucking running the numbers up.
But isn't that more of a problem though? Because let's say we all agree that there's this echelon. It's like in pro sports. Some people are just amateurs. Some people will never make it to the pros. But within the pros, there's also levels there where everybody's great, but some people have better training, better staff, better coaching, better machine behind them. So if the machine puts more money, it's like the Yankees putting money into their squad. People say they buy championships. Are they legitimate?
I mean, if you got the money to buy the better team, the team still has to go out there and win. Like Babe Ruth still has to hit the homer out of the fucking park.
But what I'm saying is, if all these people are capable of writing hit records, right, and you as an independent artist, I can write a record just like Drake, just as catchy, just as good. I could deliver it. I could do all these things. Okay, great. You're in the game, but you don't have a machine behind you. That's the advantage of people signing with the machine, because they know apples to apples, we're equal. But I want to have an advantage over you, so I'm just going to sign up with the Yankees and play for them and not play for...
And still get a ring.
Yeah, and still get a ring, because... you can play with the Braves and you can win once in a while, or you can play with the Yankees and win a few times every decade.
Even if you're on the bench most of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
But I see one thing that a label will do. They'll sign a new artist, put the machine behind them, spend the money on platforms and promote it on the radio and do the things. But you were talking before, you can't make a hit. Like you really can't. So and at the end of the day, the consumers are the one who's going to decide. Like you see this shit in your feed and you're like, you hit play and you're like, oh, this shit's terrible. And you hit it again. It's terrible. You can see it as many times as you want, but if the consumers don't believe in it, put in their playlist and I'm rocking this in the gym,
And obviously the consumers believed in, not like us. They believed in you are not alone.
They did.
They did.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, fuck. It's a hit. Right? Even with all the stuff attached to Space Jam too now with R. Kelly. Hey, I believe in I Can Fly is still a massive hit. I wonder what the streams are on that song.
On that record?
Hey, Will, do me a favor, dog. Look up the streams on I Believe I Can Fly. What did it stream last year? Because I'm assuming it's probably way
I believe
up
I can fly.
Still.
Wow, do you listen to R. Kelly?
Not really.
Car?
No.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
But he's a yeah. But no, what I'm saying is even
Good
with
answer.
all the stuff attached, right? Even
Yeah.
with everything and all the fucking horrific stuff that has come to pass, right? You said it yourself. A hit is a hit. And it's still going to be a hit. And I would venture to say it had decent streaming numbers last year. I'm just saying.
It's got to.
It had to. It's a fucking
It's
massive
not
hit.
going
What,
away.
not like us?
No.
No.
Or you're not alone?
I Believe I Can Fly.
I
Oh,
believe
I
I
believe I can fly.
You see how you fucked everybody up? I
did.
Singing on them records.
Well, you know what's interesting though is that there are artists that just don't stream. They do really well, concerts. They fill up stadiums. They do the thing maybe like a Charlie Puth, for example, a big pop star. You know what I'm saying?
He's talented as fuck.
I mean, he's playing some big venues. Rumor has it next year, he's gonna sell out these ginormous venues 2-3 nights in a row, but he don't stream. It's interesting.
That's-
that you have some artists that are still killing it
What's
and don't
his name?
stream.
La Russell.
Yeah.
Homeboy that
And
started.
he's one of the
He's
few
killing-
hip hoppers
yeah, dog.
who can do it.
Yeah,
'Cause
La Russell.
That's my
you know,
other
you know what I'm
thing
talking
is-
about, Los?
No,
he does
Russell?
okay. So
Oh
he's from,
yeah, I do know.
He's from the Bay
basketball
Area.
player. Is he the basketball player?
No. He's from the Bay Area.
Okay.
And he started doing concerts in his backyard, right? It was direct to consumer. So you could actually buy, you could actually own equity in his albums, bro.
Yeah.
He's going to drop an album and you can own a portion of it.
Well, that's smart, yeah.
You could say, okay, listen, I want to throw La Russell $200 for this album. And I'm going to get 0.5% equity on this project. And he's getting $200. I'm getting paid on the back end of it. So he completely cut the label out of the equation entirely. He went direct to consumer. I think he's still streaming, but a lot of his stuff is physical products. Get him, bro. They're
He does
printing
shows a
T-shirts.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're printing T-shirts in his fucking garage, bro. He was doing shows in his backyard, and he was like, "Pay what you can." people would pay $1. Some people would pay $10,000.
Some people have like he also sells lifetime like
Memberships.
memberships,
A
and
subscription
stuff.
plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's like Netflix.
yeah.
He figured out a different revenue idea model.
the
Yeah,
model's
exactly. I
different,
think it's
yeah,
that's
bro.
amazing because I think we were at a point now, and we've talked about this on this podcast, where like I feel like there's a lot of different paths we can go with music. You know, it's going to blow up. Like, I mean, and not in a good way. Like, streaming artists are frustrated with it.
Yep.
And once they start figuring out these different platforms or different strategies for revenue, you know, like, what are they going to do now?
I think they convinced us. They did a good job of it too. They convinced us that that was the only route.
Streaming.
Right? Apple was like,
Yeah.
you got to be on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Your music isn't on Apple Music, then you're not a musician.
Right.
Right? You're not. No. This is the only path. Right? Same way. Whenever like, bro, when I first started, dog, and I was producing all my own stuff and getting the albums pressed up and all that process. When I went to Sam Goody and to Hastings, and they were accepting like local artists, where it was like, you drop off 10 albums, we're gonna sell them, we get
Like a
$3
consignment,
consignment deal. We get 3, you get the rest, right? You know how dope it was and how accepted I felt to see my record on the wall at
the shelves.
Hastings.
But you know what, dog?
What?
You did it right though too. It wasn't just like the little cheap 1K.
Oh, yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was. You
I mean,
paid.
you
Did
paid
the jewel cases,
Yeah,
you did
Cases,
the
did
album
videos.
covers.
I had,
yeah.
I had hoodies with. I did the whole thing, right? Like
Yeah.
how La Russell was doing it, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, what I'm saying is, I felt cool and accepted because I thought, Sam Goody, I got to be there.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I sold less at Sam Goody than I did out the motherfucking trunk, running up on somebody. Hey, you
At
listen
the
to
flea
hip hop?
market,
You-
yeah.
Shit, all subs.
You were that guy, huh?
Hell yeah, I was.
Yeah, good for you.
Hell yeah.
Good for
And
you.
If
being
Vern was
that-
there.
Listen, and being that guy
Yeah.
is how you guys played the Panda remix,
Right.
the first station that did it.
Right.
Because
fire.
we had enough traction off the video, and everybody here in the streets of Albuquerque were talking about it. This is the first time I've met Carlos, right? They played the Panda record back in 2018 off of it blowing up in the streets and notoriety.
Yeah, I had to find that digital version of it and play it right.
Right.
I think Fat Lee.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Yep,
and-
Fat Lee
yeah.
sent it on
Yeah,
over.
the whole crew.
No,
yeah,
I-
make some motherfucking noise,
Yeah,
right?
I heard it, and you know what? I was really impressed by it too. Was like they didn't just redo it; they did the video. They made it look good. You know, you guys did an amazing job. Like it was actually I was proud of Albuquerque, dude. Like just to be like, hell yeah, this is actually going on right now.
You know what's crazy?
In Albuquerque.
I directed it, and Chad helped too. Chad was
Yeah.
co-director.
I mean, that-
Jesh edited it. I helped with the whole process.
That could have been. I mean, that could have been.
The moment.
Yeah,
know.
I mean, it was amazing. Yeah, you guys did a fantastic job.
Everybody's verse was and see, that's the thing, right? There's other ways to happen. You don't have to inflate the numbers. That's not the only access point, right? Like I heard, who was it? It was either T.I. or Method Man. It was years ago when I was like coming up and I was like, how do I blow up? How do I get the recognition of these artists? Do I stand outside of the concert? Like, what the fuck do I do, right? And it was either T.I. or Method Man, one of the two, man. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, if it was somebody else. When I come to your city, I don't need you to pull up on me and tell me you're the dude.
Yeah.
I'll know. When you go to someone's city, you will know the person that's popping in the city or persons. You don't got to really even do your due diligence. So running up on the artist isn't going to do much. When they get here, they'll know
Yeah.
who's actually getting it cracking, who's doing videos, who's making music, who's got a podcast, who's fucking doing the clips, like all these different things, right? The work will tend to speak for itself.
Yo.
I mean, there's a saying.
You do
What's
it right.
what's the saying? Like when preparation meets opportunity, that's when success happens, right?
Exactly.
And it really does work that way because when you're putting in all this work, you're doing these videos, you know, and then all of a sudden you have an opportunity in front of you, and they're like, I'm already doing it all.
Yep.
Like, and they can invest in someone that's already doing it all.
Exactly. And that's,
There's no promises that have to be made. You're doing it.
It's less risky.
yeah, Wiz Khalifa, Mac Miller, Macklemore, Tech Nine. I could keep going, dog.
Master
right?
P.
Master
Yeah.
P. The reason they were able to get the heat, make some noise. Jay always want to throw Master P in the conversation. He deserves to be there.
We're gonna get him on.
3-6, right?
By the pound, yes sir.
They built everything already. What's that one movie? If you build it, they will come. What's it? Field of Dreams. Yeah, I'm old. Whatever. No.
And if you love what you do, like if they don't discover it, then
Yeah.
shit, I made a great time making that music and built
It's
some great
therapeutic.
relationships. Yeah.
I was on the road. Like
Right.
I was watching Joe Rogan the other day, and he had Billy Bob Thornton on, right? And that fool was a touring musician. Have you ever heard a Billy Bob Thornton song?
No.
No. Have
He's
you?
toured here, I think.
Yeah, he's been here.
Yeah.
Didn't Jared Leto have a
He's
rock
still out
band
here.
too?
No, that's how he started.
30 Seconds to Mars.
Jared
Yeah.
Leto was a rock star before he was the Joker.
Joe Pesci.
See what I'm
Joe
saying?
Pesci's a,
Joe
Isn't he
Pesci
like
has-
a dope ass like piano player
Yeah,
or
he's like a
something?
jazz player.
Yeah.
So
Joe Duh.
just because you're not critically acclaimed smash pop hit on the covers of every Spotify page doesn't mean that your music career was unsuccessful, right?
sure.
And a lot of these, especially the youngsters, like I'm watching them, and they're it sucks because I know social media did this, right? It's this whole comparison is the thief of joy type of shit, right?
That rings conversation.
It's 100%. Like they feel I'm not doing it because all I have is 1,000 followers, right?
Yeah. My
My new album only got 100 spins, or damn, like I enjoy the process.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna unk y'all right now.
Oh.
The process is everything. The process is everything. It feels great when you get to the finish line, you got the accolades, you finish the marathon, the album's out, the fucking movie's done. All that stuff is fantastic. But it's the process. I promise you. That's what you're gonna remember the most. Like, okay, the Panda record for a perfect example. It was cool. It was on the radio. Everybody loved it. All that stuff falls to the wayside. You know what I remember? I remember filming the video, right? I remember being in the alleyway, all of us, dog. Lee was there. Dirt was there. All the homies, my cousins were there. Chad was there. Like, it was crazy, right? There's this memory that I'm sorry, Chad. This is the first time I'm gonna talk about it on air. And I'll keep it PG, I swear. So we had these chicks, right? They were dancing. You know, we had the one in the Panda outfit, and we had them all over the place, right? And this one had a really short skirt on, and she was dancing on like this platform. And I didn't think nothing of it. And Chad was in there getting all kinds of B-roll, and it was bright outside. And bro, the screens on these cameras are this big. Right. So Chad was getting low, and I was like, oh, that footage is gonna be sick. Sicker than fuck. I can't wait to edit that shit. So Jesh calls me about 3 days later. He's all, get over here now, we got a problem. I'm like, what the fuck? The fucking card's broke, or the footage is, I'm like, what happened? He's all right, shut the door. I'm like, what the fuck's happening, dog? What the fuck's going on? He's all, I can't use none of this footage that Chad recorded of this chick dancing. I'm like, why not, dog? He threw it on. Bruh, she was wearing no panties.
Oh, man.
And Chad was so low that it looked like a fucking gynecologist appointment.
Oh, man. You're like, actually, you need to get that checked. Like, there's something going on.
And he didn't realize that he had, because it's so bright, you
Right.
can't see the image. He had it zoomed too. Like the camera was twisted. Bro, he gave her a whole gynecologist appointment for the video.
Yeah.
And I was like, I told him, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen. I thought I was going to come over here and like the footage was going to be done.
Right.
So going back to that moment, it was cool hearing the song on the radio. It was cool everybody saying the verses. It was all that stuff was cool. But you know what was the shit? Shooting the video, performing the song with all my homies, hearing people react to it, right? And having that moment of all of us together. It's the process, bro. It's not the finish line.
Yeah.
The finish line is a little anticlimactic. When you're done, you're like, oh fuck, what next?
Yeah, you got to do something else.
Yeah. What next? I actually tell I tell that to a couple of artists I produce. Like, one of the homies, shout out Joe Speaks. He dropped a project, right? And he was like, man, I got to be on to the I'm already working on the next one. And I was like, well, look, bro. I was like, let this breathe, bro. Like you just dropped a good,
really good
music,
Yeah.
bro. You dropped a good album. Like, let it breathe, live with it for a little bit, like see what happens with it. And that's what he did. And he's like, man, I'm glad I did that. You know, he pushed out a couple videos.
Because you can't enjoy the process.
You can't enjoy it, bro. Because you know, as a creative, you're like, all right, wait till you hear the next shit. Wait till you hear the new beat. Wait till, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, that's brand fucking new to people, dog. Like nobody's heard that shit. Let it breathe for a little while.
Well, I tell you what, you enjoy that process, and then you start winning. Everything you're doing what you love, and you're getting paid for it. I mean, I have a story. It's kind of crazy because you look at these big artists like Eminem now, right? And you're just like, I mean, there was one time we booked a concert with him. This is back in the day, right? And he wasn't able to show up because at the time he was going through some lawsuit shit. So his label reaches out and is like, "Yo, we want to make this shit up. So we're gonna just fly Eminem. You know, are you doing a club gig? Are you doing anything?" And we told him, we're like, I do a Thursday ladies' night at Tumbleweed nightclub. Do you guys remember Tumbleweed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right. So,
Dude,
I would
really?
broadcast every Thursday there. And so, all right, let's bring Eminem. So I go pick up Eminem in my little red Mitsubishi Eclipse with Proof, right? And these dudes are like in the back, you know, in my Mitsubishi Eclipse, driving around to Albuquerque, and M's like, "Hey, dude, can we stop by Walmart? Because I want to like give out white T-shirts because that's like my thing, right?" And I'm like, "Sure, let's fucking roll." So we rolled to Walmart over on Carlisle. Fucking me, M, and Proof.
Shit.
Fucking buying. He's buying all these white shirts himself. No entourage, no label, no nothing.
Just him and Proof.
Just to go fucking sign autographs for the people that come out to Tumbleweed nightclub on a Thursday night. It wasn't even packed, by the way. And him and Proof were in the back of Tumbleweeds, like battling each other, like just fucking perfecting their craft, even though they got signed by fucking Dr. Dre, you know? And it's just like one of those things, just like, these guys, I mean, they fucking got signed by Interscope Records, Dr. Dre. Like, they're doing all right, but they're still, like, behind the scenes trying to fucking, you know, hey, you know what? We're giving out white T-shirts that are signed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of my brand.
Still enjoying the
Yep.
process.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
That's sick,
one.
man.
Make some fucking noise, Jay, because that's one of the wildest stories. That's definitely the wildest tumbleweed story, and I got some. I got some wild ass tumbleweed stories.
I never
that-
knew he performed at Tumbleweed,
That
bro.
just went to the top of it.
Right.
I cannot believe you had Proof and M. First off, at the fucking Walmart on Carlisle.
Right.
Now everything's barricaded and locked up back
Right.
there. So they'd have to call a manager for the white tees.
Right.
Right? And then you took them to Tumbleweed for ladies' night.
Ladies' night,
Jay,
bro.
make some more fucking noise, Jay. That's crazy.
Yeah, no doubt. And so I think it goes back to just like really enjoying what you do and believing in who you are as an artist. And then at the end, like, shit, he put in the work, bro. You know, and look at him now.
You
He's doing all
can't.
right.
You can't fake the work. You can fake the numbers. You can fake all that stuff. But when it push comes to shove, right? You got 1 million streams, but you can't sell 10 tickets.
Yeah.
How the fuck you got 1 million streams on your project you dropped down here, but you can't get people through the door at Launchpad?
Yeah.
Right.
Something's not adding up here, dog.
And I'm glad you brought that up too, because I get a lot of artists. So I program 3 radio stations, and including 93.3 The Q station in Reno, another station here, and so I get a lot of like new artists like reaching out all the time, and they're like, "What can I do to get it on the radio? Get on the radio?" And you said it perfectly. Like, if people aren't showing, like, one, are they showing up at your shows?
Yep.
Are they streaming in Albuquerque? Like, is your fan base really? Do they really care about you? Because if they don't even care about you, why is like 25-year-old Michaela in Rio Rancho going to care about you?
Probably not.
You know what I'm saying? So my biggest advice would be like, build your story. And are they showing up to your concerts? Do your fans even love you?
Yep.
Talking about it. I love
Yeah,
it.
bro.
Seriously. It's crazy,
It's
bro.
so important. And what you're saying is the same reason why these younger artists or these newer artists who didn't grow up in the era that we grew up in, they don't understand that those things are fundamental to just getting people to buy into what you're selling. You know, like if people don't know the story behind the music, if people don't know the story behind you or how any of this stuff got crafted, they can't attach, they can't put themselves into it, and they don't enjoy it as much. It just becomes disposable.
It's
And it remains
microwavable
so.
music,
Yeah.
bro. Hey, I'm gonna give you a real life example. Someone that I met that became my fucking brother because I was out there grinding my music, like for real, right? I opened up for DJ Quick. It was a car show. We didn't have the main stage, little shitty ass rinky-dink stage that was put together with fucking almost died on performing on that motherfucker, right? And a car show, which is hard to perform at anyways because you got people looking at cars, you got people looking at DJ Quick. Who the fuck is this fucking grimy grim dude? This is Johnny James. Who the fuck is? Why is he performing? Look at the cars, look at the titties. There's attention everywhere for a car show, right? So I'm up there, and me and TZ, we're killing it, bro. We're fucking in, boom, boom, boom. We murdered it, right? I get off the stage, I go to my booth, I'm sitting there slanging my CDs, right? Vern, right there, my motherfucking brother, pulls up. He's all, bro, who the fuck are you guys? That was sicker than fuck, oh my God. They bought everything we had there. Wow. Every album, every shirt, every fucking flyer. I'm telling you, dog, that moment, and we had a whole interact. He met my mom, like I was talking to him, and then we booked shows out in Gallup. I pull up to Gallup. Guess who's there? Fucking Vern, and half of fucking Zuni pulls up, right? All of them. And Vern had let him know, like, hey, Johnny's about to pull up, Grimy Grim's up in this bitch, we about to kill it. I was opening up for Mayday and Kung Fu Vampire or something like that, right? So we fucking packed the house, and the promoter's like, hey, dog, your people are wild as fuck, bro. Is that your homie over there with the crutches? This motherfucker was doing, he was moshing with crutches. Right?
I love this guy.
And it all came from meeting face to face. Bro, he has tickets that I forgot even exist. He has merch that I ain't got, right? I pulled up to his pad one time. He had a merciless fucking stamp on his front door. Watch the video. You can see it on the front door. Right?
I remember that.
That doesn't come from faking your streams.
Right.
That doesn't come from making microwavable music. You're not going to make them connections, right? You're not going to become what your fans want, right? They're going to connect with you and understand with you because they know your story. They know what you've been through. Like, again, we're talking about Eminem. It's a perfect example. All the stands are stands because they connected with his life story, and he's kept it that way throughout, right? I feel like even though he's one of the biggest, most streamed, the biggest artists of all time, he still enjoys the process.
Right.
He ain't got to make no more music, but this dude is in there banging out the most intricate rhymes we've ever heard, ever.
That's his 9 to 5, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't got to do nothing.
Nothing.
Like, he is set.
But he's still out here rapping like he got a laptop in my back pocket.
Right.
My pen will go off if I half cock it.
pocket.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Let's be real here. The death of Slim Shady, the bars on there are ridiculous. This dude's 50-something, still out here enjoying the process.
Yeah.
So I think that's the main thing. Like, you really, dog, and that takes it away, bro. Relying on all that shit takes away the process. Like, Los, I'm assuming the process to get into radio was not easy.
Oh, not at all, man. I mean, I just showed up. That's it. They couldn't kick me out. I got fired before I was even hired, bro. Like, so I was just like, I just fucking, I had an internship at a radio station, and I just showed up every single day. My internship ended. I didn't tell nobody. I kept on showing up for free. I was getting paid. I was just like, because, you know, back in the day, radio was the only thing. Like,
only thing.
It was
Radio
crazy.
and MTV. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, we had like groupies and interns. Like, it was crazy. It's different now, but yeah, no, I definitely put in the work, you know.
And you probably look back at those moments during the process, and that's what you love. In the moment, you're like, damn, I wish I had it all. I wish I was on the radio. I wish I could get to the finish line. But then once you get to the finish line, you realize that the process, the journey, was way better than attaining what you were going towards.
Yeah, it was crazy because I think the first time I felt a real connection was where I really fell in love with radio. You know, when we're doing these radiothons and we're helping people that really need it the most, you know, and then they show up and they're just like, yo, and I've seen you do some great things, man, and I love that. I really appreciate about you.
Thank you.
But those are those moments that you're just like, damn, I love this. Like, I love connecting with people, and people always show up when we ask them to, you know? And so I think that's where I fell in love with radio at a young age, because I saw that shit. Like, I'm just like Carlos fucking, you know, fucking I'm nobody. I'm all the, you know, I wasn't nobody, you know, but I just saw that connection and people showing up, and I just fell in love with it. So
it amplified your voice, right? And the thing is you'll see it, right? And you've been doing it for a long time. Like, sometimes the right person's voice is amplified, right? Sometimes the wrong person's voice is amplified. But to hear you say that, because I feel the same way, bro. Like, again, humans connection, dog. Like that's everything. All we have is each other, right? And when you notice that you've made that connection and like it's a bond that can't really be replaced or broken easily.
Right.
Because people look to you for like a sense of validation and a direction sometimes, right? And in giving them that, sometimes when I need a sense of direction, the people that I least expect it can accidentally give it to me because I've filled their cup up. When my shit's kind of empty, like I don't even gotta look far because I was doing the right things, and now all of a sudden the people that like I didn't even expect it are overflowing my cup because I filled theirs up too.
Yeah. Man, the attitude is gratitude today, baby.
Attitude
Let's go.
Gratitude. You and I. Listen,
we got a
all right.
theme.
All right,
We got-
Jay.
Free Willy.
Listen, we're talking about connection. We're talking about connection. You are not alone.
You
All right,
are
Jay.
not alone, man.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Serious question now.
Uh-oh.
Serious. No fucking around. What is your favorite Michael Jackson song? Go.
Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana.
But I
Joe
think
just
I
out
like
here.
But I think I like the Weeknd's version.
Stop with
What?
this.
Oh, hey, the pod's over.
I
Turn
don't know.
that
Both of
shit
y'all
off.
turn this shit off, man. Y'all
Crazy,
tripping,
dude.
man.
You like
I'm
the
so
Weeknd
serious.
version better?
It's just a little more modern,
More dirty?
But they're yeah. Diana's a little more dirty in that one. Bro.
You know
This
what?
Mike's
Okay, listen,
version is way
listen.
Yeah.
It's a rock song.
The Weeknd's version, okay, I can see the Weeknd being dirtier with Diana than Mike,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah, Mike-
I feel like Mike be a little more respectful with Diana, right?
Maybe her brother, though.
Maybe.
Hey.
No Mike slander. Cut his mic. Cut his mic off. We ain't
So Dirty
slandering
Diana,
Mike.
that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. Len Words, no slander on Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Len Words.
Remember the time.
Remember the time.
Yeah.
Tell the audience why. I
The
like
movie was an event. They cut off broadcast television.
The video, you mean?
For 15 minutes. The video. It was a movie.
Yep.
But yeah, they cut off broadcast television. He had all the stars: Eddie Murphy, Magic Johnson, Iman. Like
That was crazy.
It was big time. Tiny Zeus Lester, Debo was in there.
That was a bro. I remember that. I was a
Yeah.
little kid. I was probably like 6.
It was a big deal.
But it was a
Yeah.
big deal.
My daughter doesn't think that was the best dance routine
Uh-huh.
in one of his videos. I disagree with her, but that was one of Mike's best.
Los, you got to go to Mike.
No, I'll tell you this. I think there's more songs. I love every Michael Jackson song, but it's harder for me to find a song I don't like from Michael Jackson.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like when he was on that, you know, hey, he called up his sister. Remember they did a song together?
Oh yeah, him and
Scream.
The Scream.
That shit was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
And so, but I can listen to Michael Jackson all day long. Like, there's not a lot of songs I don't like from Michael Jackson.
I really like You Are Not. I don't like the video though. That video is
From Free
bad,
Willy,
dude.
right?
It's not. Audience, a little backstory, right? I came in this morning thinking that was the song from Free Willy, right? So I was singing it. You are not alone. Free Willy's a banger.
He's been singing it all morning.
I have.
Yeah. That's like the 30th.
It is. But you know what? When you think about it, okay, R. Kelly wrote that song, right?
Yeah.
Listen to that song and then listen to I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah.
They're the same song.
Yeah.
Just one's sung by fucking Robert.
Right.
I want my pancakes crispy, Kelly. Remember that? Remember in the you don't remember the Surviving R. Kelly? She was like,
Crispy pancakes.
Yo,
What is
you don't
that?
remember that?
I
Come
didn't
on,
watch
dog.
I
Surviving
couldn't
R.
even watch
Kelly.
it, bro.
I didn't watch that shit.
Yo, okay.
I didn't want
I
to
did
know.
not. I
Listen,
did not
I didn't
watch
wanna
that.
this
know.
dude, right? This girl's like, he would really get angry, and he would hit me sometimes if I didn't come down and make his pancakes how he liked them, and he liked the edges of his pancakes crispy, right? Like how they do it at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel pancakes.
Yeah.
The Cracker Barrel pancakes are banging,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I don't know if I'll fucking abuse a person because
Right.
I highly doubt I would take that route, right?
I hope not.
Dude was serious about his pancakes, right? But I Believe I Can Fly, and that song right there, they're like you can tell. I had no idea that R. Kelly wrote that song for Michael Jackson until the Surviving R. Kelly.
Oh, really?
Then I was like, oh shit.
No shit.
Damn, bro, it kind of fucked the song up for a little bit for me.
Really?
And R.
Well,
Kelly has a
yeah.
lot of those songs.
I know,
that he's
bro.
written, and you're just like, that was R. Kelly.
Hey, Will, did you look it up? What are the streamings on fucking I Believe I Can Fly?
28,000 a day.
28,000 a day.
A day?
Who are these people?
A hit is a hit, dog.
There's some people who know good music.
Hey, a hit is a hit,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Who's like-
Bots.
A hit is a hit.
That's-
Right.
This is the perfect one for me driving a Ruidoso today.
Yeah. When the dun 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 dun, come on, bro. Woo! That
They used to
fucking
play that.
song
That
right
was
there,
like
crazy.
graduation anthem right
It
there.
really
man.
was.
It was, yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
That shit was.
Now it's that with that other is the sad one, bro.
Which one?
I can't even remember the name of it. But that
Time
shit-
of your life?
Yeah,
I
bro.
hope you have the
no,
time
damn, bro.
of your
That was in
life.
'95, Len Words.
wrong
Yeah,
with
but
that?
they
What's
used to
wrong with
play
that
that
one?
shit
Green
at the
Day?
I like that one.
graduations.
No, it's that.
At
It's
the end of the night at a bar,
He's
right?
just wishful thinking on
no,
you,
that's
dog.
that's the one. It's closing time.
Oh, closing times. That's all right.
Closing time.
That reminds me of The Office. That's one of my favorite episodes. Remember?
Y'all both singing like that.
Because that's how it goes.
That's how you say it.
Closing time. It's just like Blink-182 with the Yed. It's in my Yed.
I don't know all that.
You guys remember Maloney's? They would play that
Bro,
at the end of the night, that cheer song.
I forgot. Hey, that was the Maloney's anthem,
Yeah, I'm
dog.
like, oh, shit, I
Which
gotta
one?
leave?
Hey, closing time.
Oh,
Maloney's.
really?
That was
Closing time. It's all in your Yed.
They used to play that shit to kick y'all out.
Yeah, no one leaves.
And then they would play the cheers anthem after that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then we'd go in the fucking in the street and everybody would fight. Someone was hooking up with someone else's fucking girl.
I don't think things have
bro.
changed much.
Hey, the Sauce and Raw and the Library days when T-Pain was cracking.
Oh, yeah.
Bartender.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Hey,
a whole
okay.
era right there.
Yes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
50
Y'all,
Cent.
hey, listen. Y'all downtown right now don't understand what it was like to be in the library getting lit, crazy fucked up, right? Listening to Bartender, right? And then you go across the street, you go to Sauce and Raw. They were the only place that had fucking Hennessy. They didn't have Hennessy at fucking library, which is low-key kind of racist. Kind of racist. Just a little bit. They'd always tell me when because that was my Hennessy era. Because I was like, I wanted to be like Tupac, right? So Hennessy. Hennessy's good. It's all right. It's not my go-to anymore. But I'd always ask for Hennessy at the library, and they tell me you got to go to Sauce and Raw. What the fuck? Kind of shit.
Yo,
is
They're
Wrong
that?
side of
sending
the
you
tracks,
to
Johnny
another
James.
to
Yeah.
another business. That's
Go to
wild.
Sauce and Raw. So I would go to Sauce and Raw. And bro, 50 Cent Beyond,
Like Kill Freeze.
dog. That was a vibe.
That was when I kind of stopped going downtown. When I first moved out here, McGilvery was the thing, and somebody went to the trunk on him. Got into a fight in the place, and then somebody went to the trunk, came back, started shooting. I was
Started
like,
airing out the place.
Yeah, I
That'll
was like,
kill
oh,
it.
this is Albuquerque. I'm gonna
No,
go back to Rio Rancho.
Y'all remember? You know what I think? Everybody asked me what fucked up downtown, what killed it, what destroyed it.
Yeah,
You remember the cops showed up and they had them towers
yeah.
they put on each end of the street, and
Yeah,
there was a
that was
cop
the
up there
worst.
with a motherfucking AR-15.
Yeah, that was
Then they
weird
turn
shit.
on all the lights to make sure they clear out
Yeah, like,
downtown.
I feel like I'm in prison.
Bro, it was like being in prison.
Yeah.
Then they would fucking make sure we'd all clear out. You know what? Listen, that was fucked up. But now when you go downtown, there's zero fucks. There's not, bro.
They got
there's
the
people
barricades.
Bro, the homeless people are shitting on the barricades. Seriously.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, dog. What the fuck were we down there for, Len Words? We had some meeting. Yeah, you were there. We went to the motherfucking library.
No. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we went to Inside Out, then we ended up at the library, right?
Yeah.
It was the first time I've been to the library in like 15 fucking years.
Yeah,
Long.
I was going back.
You know how I knew I was too old to go to the library? You know when I knew it was time to stop? When I realized that the books were real.
They are?
Those are real books,
And,
Los.
and then you started reading one, and you're like, this is
pulled out-
actually not.
Hey,
this
yo,
is actually not.
They got the
bad.
alchemist. They got the alchemist up in here.
Johnny's all
Anyways,
sitting-
pretty
he's all sitting at the
good.
bar,
Great.
Sitting at the bar reading my library books.
Yeah.
They're real
Bartender.
books. That's when I was like, this ain't for me no more.
I realized it when they walked up to me and they're just like, thought I was like the manager. Like,
Yeah.
"You own the place?" They're like, sir, where can I put my coat? And I'm like, I fucking don't know.
Here, I'll hold it for you.
Where the
It's
waitress
here.
is coming up to you, it's like, can I get Saturday off? And you're like,
Exactly.
I'm in here trying to talk to the bartender.
I'm
Can
too
I get
old.
Saturday
I'm
off?
too old.
Listen, I'm trying to enjoy my mansion in Wisconsin.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
hey, those are some good times.
Those are,
man.
bro, I'm telling you, T-Pain.
Shoulders,
during that
chest,
time right
pants,
there.
shoes.
Listen, bro,
Yes.
that was it. That
Wipe
was
me
whenever.
down.
That was whenever. Feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
necklace.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
That was when downtown was cracking, bro. You couldn't. You had there was a
Banana
dress
Joe's.
code. They wouldn't let me fucking step up in there with my fucking white Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
You better go change your shoes.
Oh, that was the worst. Like you'd have like kind of a hat or
no hat.
You'd have to have like a tighter shirt on. I'm like,
your
bro,
shirt's
like,
too loose.
That's why every
fucking
Friday,
working here.
every Friday I'd pull up, I'd take my hat off, I'd get me a get laid fade. If you're from Budke, you understand.
The GLF.
Get me the GLF real quick because I couldn't wear a hat. And I was wearing Air Forces, couldn't wear Forces, couldn't wear Jordans. Better pull up with a shirt as a polo. It's not fucking, I'm in my white tee, 3X, extra large, right? I'd have to change from my cholo tuxedo, right, to my upstanding citizen.
Yeah, like you're going to court.
With the
Get you a
get
button
laid
down
fade.
from Burlington.
Button down, you know what I'm saying? From Burlington.
Get you a button down from Burlington.
Button down
Let's
from
go.
Burlington. Hey, you know what's crazy about Burlington? I didn't realize until like later on in life. That's like all the reject clothes.
Yeah, the irregulars.
It's the irregulars.
Yeah.
The weird little print.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
I was like, what's wrong with my fucking arm? Like one's longer than the other now. Yeah.
Why is this?
So it
Dickie-
wasn't me.
Yeah, no, dog.
Yeah,
we weren't crooked.
And I've had issues my whole life.
Yeah, because of Burlington.
God made me wrong.
Right?
You need to stop shopping at Burlington.
Bro, shopping at Burlington really brought up the Caca Carlos, dog.
Wow. Again, man.
I had to bring it back, bro.
Oh man, that hurt.
There
Did
was
you ever
a-
have a nickname?
I did. It wasn't Caca.
Yeah. Did
I
you
had
have any
pretty
bad
good-
ones? You had good ones.
I did. I did have good ones. Okay, so Gremlin, I've never told this story on the camera, so here we go. Okay, so my first nickname when I was really, really little was Gizmo, right? My mom's and her friends named me Gizmo because I had big eyes and big ass ears, right? So, oh, he's a cute little Gizmo.
Little Gizmo.
As I got older, and it happened in the Gremlins, I wasn't so cute anymore. I was a diabolical little motherfucking shithead.
Right.
Gizmo naturally morphed into Gremlin, and that stuck.
That's hurt. That would hurt.
Yeah, it did a little bit, but
it's gangster
what,
now.
What I was doing at the time, it was perfect.
You're
Right.
skipping over my favorite one though.
Which one, Big John? Yeah, that's my that one right there is in my heart forever, right? My grandpa and my dad, they would always call me Big John. And it's crazy because we got a little serious here. The last time I seen my grandpa, he was in the hospital down here in Albuquerque, and it was the last time I seen him, bro. And like, he's all, hey. I stopped and we were leaving, and I turned around and he looked at me. All my brothers, sisters, everybody was around. And he's all, "I'll see you later, Big John." And that was the last thing my grandpa told me, bro. That shit stick with me forever. I tried to like work it into my career, right? Like I'm like, how can I use this as my nickname?
Yeah.
But I was in the street doing diabolical, dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
Gremlin
so
stuff.
Gremlin was it, right? I can't just all of a sudden be like, I'm Big John. What's up?
But
What
to,
the fuck?
but
you're
to him,
Gremlin?
you were Big John.
Ah, bro, and
That's
forever.
special. Yeah.
My grandpa and my dad always call me Big John, and now my brothers, my older brothers, they don't call me Big John. Sometimes I will, but they'll call me John. Just they're the only ones. Everybody calls me Johnny. Technically, on my birth certificate, it says John, and I was always pissed in school. Every single fucking year for the first day of school, because everybody called me Johnny. But my teacher on the official transcripts was like, John Maestas. I'm like, teacher, my name's Johnny. Well, it says John. My name's Johnny. Change it. They called me John for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And then it was Johnny. But my dad, the reasoning behind it, he's like, I don't know, son, maybe you want to be professional one day. Right?
But yeah,
Like,
it's a
John.
very
Yeah.
professional,
John.
prestigious name.
Dr. John.
Yeah.
Lawyer John.
Right.
Ended up being
Influencer
motherfucking
John.
grimy, gremlin out here running the streets like a fucking psychopath, right? So the Big John didn't stick, but it is my favorite one. But I didn't have any my nicknames ended up being cool. I got lucky with them. And we won't go back to yours.
No, it's good. My homies, they always call me Los. But when I was in elementary school, I was a weird kid, bro. I'm still weird, but I used to go by Soul Rack when I was a kid growing up.
Soul Rack?
Because that's my name backwards, right? And so, I fucking was like, y'all got to call
like
me
that.
Soul Rack. Like, that's my name.
I like that.
Until I
Make some
really
noise
fucked
for
up
that.
once.
That's dope.
And my neighbor, Todd, at the end of the block, his dad was like a painter. And I fucking wrote Soul Rack all over, because back then graffiti was big. And I was like a younger kid. I thought it was cool, right? And I remember my dad used to walk home from work every day, and he's like, "Did you fucking write on the end of the block?" I'm like, "No, why would you think that was me?"
Was it me?
He's like, "It says fucking Carlos backwards." Don't fucking lie to me. I know that was you. And I'm like, That's his soul rag. No one say Carlos. He's like,
Bro.
Right.
That's kind of that. You know what? Is that era gone? Like, do kids still like think up their own nicknames and like try and get that shit to like go? To,
They
like,
should,
fly?
man.
That was a whole
They
vibe,
should.
right?
That's a powerful
Did you
thing
ever
to
like
name
think of a
yourself.
nickname for yourself, Landwords? I mean,
No, I had
Landwords,
a-
but like when
yeah.
you were a kid.
No, I already had a nickname from
What was
like
it?
when I was born.
Champ?
Champion. Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of my family members thought for most of my life that
That was your
was
name?
my actual name was Champ.
You
Champion.
realize you fucked
They,
up, right?
they just couldn't
My dad
remember
gave
your
it to me.
name. Oh, yeah, okay, champ. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just saying, Landwords,
That's a
you
cool
realize you
name.
fucked up, right?
That's
What?
dope.
I ain't never calling you Leonard or Landwords ever again, champ.
I like the great
calling
name.
me
I like
Champ,
that
though.
name.
Hey, listen, it's the fucking Champ, Jay, and Johnny pod. That's a banger.
It is a
Yeah.
banger.
Just like Big John's a banger.
Yeah.
Champ, does it feel weird me calling you Champ?
It does because it's
'Cause I'm younger
it's
than you?
No, because it's family.
Well, I'm not your family.
No, it's different because when it's
Damn.
blood relations, like when I came out here, only one person from my family was out here. My mom lived out here. So I've always been Leonard or Limwards since I've been out here. So for the last, 10, no, it's been longer than that.
I'm
20
team,
years now.
I'm team bring Champ the fuck back.
I'm with it. I don't
love
mind.
that.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll call you Champ. You
No,
can call
no,
me
Champ.
Big John.
Okay, deal.
The Big John podcast.
You ain't call me Coca Carlos.
No,
You call me Soul Rag.
Soul Rack, baby.
No, we putting Caca Carlos to bed. Jay,
Soul Rack in
Jay
the house.
Trav. Okay, what was your first nickname?
I don't know. I want to say it was literally. I don't know. Did I have one other than like J Beats when I started doing like beats?
You was a Duke City genius.
He was
though.
a Duke City
Oh,
genius.
I forgot about
I
that
was,
one.
hey,
Oh,
yeah, I was
forgot
about to
about
say
that one.
this motherfucker leaving the Duke City genius like it didn't
On
exist.
the table, yeah.
On the table.
I like that.
Duke City genius.
Yeah.
Jay
I didn't see the logo.
Oh yeah,
Man,
Ooh,
that was
wow.
good.
Jay.
Jay.
It's like the wizard behind the beats.
It was
You know?
Duke City genius.
Yeah.
Did you give it to yourself, or did someone coin you the Duke City genius?
They kind of coined me. The first who was it? Tech. It was like Tech and Teddy and all them. They kind of gave me that name.
The Duke City genius.
Yeah, and then-
yeah, that's one that you have to be given.
Yeah.
You can't just call yourself
Oh
a
yeah,
genius. I'm the genius.
I'm the greatest.
that has ever. Listen,
The greatest. These are the greatest
Listen.
beats that's ever
These are
been
the greatest
created.
beats.
the doctors looked at the beats
Genius. They're genius.
and they said,
These are the greatest.
"These are the
beats.
greatest." We don't know what's in the beats. We have no idea, but these are the greatest beats we've ever heard.
Dude, that is great.
Hey, bro. Los, my dog, this was fun, bro. Thank you
love
for
it.
pulling up.
Yeah,
Thank you
man.
for being you. I appreciate everything you do. I appreciate the fact that you appreciate the journey too, and that you care about where we're from, and you obviously care about the younger artist generation, dog. Like, that's hard to find nowadays because it's just like all this microwavable music, no one wants to give game or drop any kind of gems. And throughout this hour and a half or however the fuck long we've been talking, you've dropped a lot of gems. And I can tell that you actually care about the art and the progress of the artist. That's
I
rare.
appreciate
dog.
that.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, game recognized game. You guys are doing a great job here, and I love it. And I love the fact that when I see you out there, people love you. And I ran into Johnny James in the bathroom one day. I was using at a concert, and I felt bad for him because I was like, some dude was pissing in the next stall, like, hey. Johnny, is that you? And I'm like, man, really? Like, this guy's taking a piss. Can we get this guy a break?
Yeah.
So people love you, bro, and you use your platform to help other people out. I've seen you drive around, take your own vehicle out, and really ask people that love you to step up. And it makes me, being a Burqueño and from New Mexico, like, really proud to have you here speaking up for those people that can't speak for themselves.
Thank you, brother. I'm going to keep doing it. We're just going to amplify the voices and amplify each other and push this culture to the next level, my brother. Hey, what do you guys think? Mic drop moment.
Do it, dog.
You are not alone. Free Willy. Until next time, respect the connect. Peace.
It's Picker than that.